What up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hello. We are running late tonight. I didn't put it out there that I was going live tonight, but tonight is. I'm running late, but this is a Dollar Tree nail haul, y'all, and a late night nail sesh, all in one. We have to go live tonight because I don't know if I'll be able to go live tomorrow at my normal time. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Sugar. We do nail stuff over here. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Icy. Yay! I'm glad you love it. How are you feeling? Hi! Hello, everybody. Hello. Cat! I love you. Hi. I missed you, my love. I missed you all. But today was a hectic day. You ready for a story time, y'all? Are you ready for a story time? Guess what? They're still on. I don't want to take them off. I love them so much. We gotta do more of these. We definitely gotta do more of these because I freaking love them. I freaking love them. I know, Kat, I know. Did you get everything done? But I found these goodies and I wanted to share them with you. I was running late, but I said, you know what? Screw it. We're going live anyway. Okay? Today's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. It's been a day. I have my nails on. I'm just like, okay. Okay. I smashed my finger in the, car like that. And, oh my God, it hurt so bad. But this is like a chill late night sesh. I'm going to show you guys these and all that good stuff. But then I figured we could also, because I am still waiting on my freaking monomer, y'all. I'm going to get back to doing my stuff. However, we might do something else if you guys are up for it. But shout out to all of you in here. Thank you so much for being here on such short notice, y'all. But I missed you guys. It's been hectic over here with school and volleyball, and my daughter was at her game until almost 10 something, and yeah, I had to go pick her up, so I couldn't go at my normal time, so I got home and I thought, you know what, we're still gonna go. We're still gonna go. Oh, yay! Yuna, hi! How are you? Thanks for joining. I bet you did great, love. I bet you she loved it. Hello, thanks for joining, Yuna. How are you? How are you? Hello, hello, everybody. So I do have a Dollar Tree haul, y'all. But let's chit chat. Let's have some fun. If you have any questions, my name is Sugar. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yay! I'm glad you're doing great. That's awesome. Awesome. You're from Ukraine. I'm glad to have you here, and I'm glad to have a little bit of support from that too. Thank you for coming. I do nails, as you can see. So if you love nails and you love the vibe, stick with us. Yay! I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to set you guys on that, okay? And then we'll get into it, and then we'll chit chat. If you have any questions, just ask. And yeah, I'm excited to be here with everybody. I hope you all are having a great night. I miss you. But I wanted to show you guys this because I feel like I hit the jackpot on this one. I don't know if your guys' Dollar Tree carries this. I'm not sure. But if you don't have a Dollar Tree, that's okay. Come hang anyway. I welcome everybody. So, yeah. We love people over here. Okay, ready? I'm just going to dump it out, okay? If I was a food, what food would I be? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm pondering. Taco salad. Okay, ready? I'm just gonna dump it all out. I got some tape too. Not that you needed to see that. Okay. I got all this. Okay, so it's all nail stuff too, so it's not like the only thing that's not nail stuff is this. But I thought we could make little charms with these. I know it's got the little hole there, but I think I might cut that out. And they're not very deep. They're very thin. So Y'all, I might make some mini nail stands because I have those. Where did you go? There you are. So I have these guys, right? And I thought, I don't have resin, okay? I don't have resin yet. But what if we use this and maybe some polygel or something like that? And then tried it. I thought it would be a cool idea, no? You guys let me know, but I got it because, of course, this and this. And I like this little guy, too. Plus, it's got hearts and stuff, too. So, yeah, if you guys want to try that out tonight, let me know. We'll possibly try that. Yeah. I would be some good old mac and cheese. Yes, mac and cheese comes through. My daughter absolutely loves homemade mac and cheese. Nightshade nails. Nightshade nails? Nightshade? Elaborate on that. Nightshade? Okay. So, I did get these. So, I'm not using my good ones for my nail stands, but I'm going to use these for my nail stands. There's 24 in here. And I guess... Google that? Okay, I will. I guess the Dollar Tree here... Okay, everybody listen up. Oh, it almost fell out. The Dollar Tree here is now putting red labels over all of their stuff and marking it up to $2, all the way up to $10. So be aware next time you go in there. But I got in there before mine did, so thank goodness. But they had just put all this stuff out, and I hit the jackpot, guys. So I got some of these for my nail stands. Alright, so I got these. Now, the only reason why I got these... Okay, number one is, listen, all, like, this stuff here, like these, I don't typically use because it's plastic. I don't like to use plastic, typically, unless I'm doing, like, a junk nail or something. However, I got it for these. Look at those. They're, like, and they're faceted, too. So, they're really, really cool. So, that is the reason why I got these. And so, they didn't have any of the other ones. I don't know if these are glass, like my other ones were glass. So I'm going to see if these are actually glass like the other ones were. Oh my god, they're glass! Okay, so these ones are the Aurora glass, which I never thought that was... That's the second time I found glass. Now, these ones are plastic. Like, you can even hear the difference in them. You can even hear the, like, difference in them. But you can also see on the back here, you can just tell that it's plastic around the edges. But they're still really cute, right? Hi, Avery. You do? Cool. But they have some bows. These are cute bows, too. They're clear. And then they have these. And I have some of these, too. You know. I'm not really a big fan on like, this stuff. Unless it's, like... Unless I'm doing something that calls for that type of thing, you know? So, I have a bunch of these ones right here. And then I have the, like, jelly ones here. So, I have a bunch of, like, that type of stuff. So, what I'm going to do is take these and put them all together and put them in my little giveaway pile. But, yeah, I got them for these right here. So, I had to buy the whole thing in order to get those. So, there's that one. And then this one is just pearls. Yeah, green bows. They have blue, green, and pink. So they have this one, and I liked it because look at these pearls. They have the little thing, but they're different colors. Now, I do have some of these ones that I got in, like, a kit or something somewhere. But yeah, and then we have the half ones that are iridescent, but then we have actual, like, the round ones. So I thought that was really cool, you guys. I thought that was really, really cool. Because I don't really have a lot, so. Magic orbs, they do! Oh, these would be great for Halloween! You know what I mean? They would be so good for, like, Halloween, like, if you do orbs or something like that. You did? Holy crap! So we got these. And Now, I got 2 of everything, but I bought out the one main thing I'm going to wait to show you guys. So I got these. Now, you guys have seen me unbox this brand. I love the Tony nail art thing. I love it, love it, love it. I love her vibe and stuff. So, but these, and I always keep these. I just use them for whatever, but I always keep them. The cream colored ones? Ah, gotcha, gotcha. But I love the packaging, no? Love it. So, we have some 5D cherry and bows and hearts, which I thought were really, really cute. Love them. So I got 2 of those. And then look at these butterflies. And they are like holographic too. They do. They absolutely do. So we got some butterflies. They only had 2, so of course I had to get them all. You know what I mean? I had to. So we'll keep that. So the butterflies are holographic, but they're also see-through, guys. So they're kind of like a glass type butterfly, but look, they're holographic, and I'm like, oh, I could do a cool Gothic set with these butterflies. You know what I mean? So we have these, and you know what? I need another book. I have to get another book because my sticker thing is, yeah. So we got those, okay? So I'm not going to open those ones, but we got the stickers. Now, look at this, you guys. Can you believe I found this at the dollar store? The Dollar Tree, I mean. And I haven't been able to find these. I had one and I used it. And I could not find it again. And I got 4 of these because this is all they had. So I said, you know what? I'm grabbing them all because... And then my husband was like, why do you need 4? And I'm like, I have 10 fingers, you know. And he was like, but that's more. You don't need that many. Oh, I was like, I do need them. Look at this. So... Okay, so I have this little one right here, right? That carries the little stickers, which I absolutely love it, right? Love, 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 because, you know, I don't have to use my big one for the little stickers. And then I have my big book. And this big book carries everything. But I like to keep my stickers in my little... I don't know why. It feels more sleek and more nice. You know what I'm saying? Now, they're not in any type of order, really. I just put them in there, honestly. But for the most part, like, this, I wanted to keep, like, all my Dollar Tree stickers together. But for the most part, I have, like, 5 and 6 shoved in each one. And you can't really tell exactly what's what. But, I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do, right? So, I could put them in that one, I guess. But, yeah, I don't really have... Oh! How did I miss some? Well, hell, I have somewhere to put them. Okay. So we're going to put them bad boys there. Even though I have all my butterflies up there, that's okay. So we'll put these guys here. Like so. And then there's my book. So I do have 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 extra spaces. And then I have like 10 in each one of these because there's so many. I just put them all in the same thing. So my book's kind of getting heavy. But those are my sticker books. But I figured, bye, Una, thanks for coming. I know, I want to separate mine once I get like another book or something, because that way I have enough room for like butterflies and fruits and like, you know, all that kind of stuff. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, let's open these and I'll show you these more. I'm gonna throw this away real quick. So I'm gonna open these and then we're gonna put them away. And I went to get so I figured we would talk and chat and chill and do this. You got 10 to 12 of the ones I just showed you? Holy shnikes. I was going to get one that was like this. That was like this, but it had like the little closure on it, and it was this big. But I tried to get it from Amazon, and girl, I didn't look at the dimensions. But when I got it, it was like half the size, and I was like, and so I was like, okay, that's not gonna work. But we're gonna put these away. But if you think we should try that, do you think the nail stands, do you think that would work for nail stands? I don't know if it will, but I mean, we got all kinds of stuff we can do that with. But we can always make that another live as well. I have to be up super early in the morning to take my daughter to school, but I wanted to tell you. Let me grab one of my little book things. I wanted to tell you. Hi, Sunset. How are you? So I wanted to tell you too about. I have a cat. I have a cat that just showed up. So I'm gonna pour these in here, but I'm gonna show you. These are not actually. Oh, they are metal. Okay. So we got 3 of these. This is what we got. Christina, hi. So we got these from the Dollar Tree, guys. The Dollar Tree. So, and I love them so much, I got all of them. They only had 4, so. So I have this little cat, and she just showed up on my door one day, right? And she's a baby, like 5 months, guys. And she is pregnant. She's a baby having babies, okay? And I felt so bad for her. Because, you know, my heart is kitties, right? And so she has a fully black eye. Her eye, the whole eye is dead. I don't know what happened or what, but her eye is dead. It's all black. And so I had to call this place, and we have this place where I live, and it's home away from home, and they like help cats and rescue them and stuff. And at first, they was like, well, I'm sorry, you know, I can't really take anything in. And they only take cats that are, like, you need, like if it's a dire need, right? And so I was freaking out because, you know, it's about to be winter, and it's super cold, and she has not been fed good. She barely has any hair, and she is so tiny. So freaking tiny, you guys. Like, I wish I could bring her in my house, but I can't. I can't. Yeah, girl. I have all no for some reason. Aw. I'm sorry, love. Maybe you want to redo it and hit all. Try to redo it again or something like that. And that's what I've been doing to my other ones. If I'm not getting notifications, I have to go in and redo it. So try to do that and hit all and see if it helps for the next time. But then, right? So she comes up. So I've been feeding her, right? So clearly me feeding her, she ain't going to go anywhere. And I told the lady, I said, okay, so I wanted to cry because she was like, I'm sorry, but I can't take any in right now. She was like, but let me just hold on a minute, you know. She was like thinking. She was like, well, if you go ahead and this conversation didn't happen between us, then you can go ahead, if you can capture her, you can go ahead and bring her in at a certain time in the morning, and then they'll take her because you just found her on the street. And I'm like, okay, awesome. You know what I mean? Because she's like, I really want to help her. And I'm like, please. I started crying because she is the most lovable and the most adorable freaking cat ever. Kitten, I should say. And she just wants somebody to love on her, you know? And I just felt so freaking bad. And we're not gonna do nails tonight, lovey. We're just chit-chatting. I wanted to show you my haul. And I wanted to here's what I usually put them in. See, I have some. These ones aren't as good as those ones are, though. Look at that. I have some that aren't even as good. Those are even better. But anyway, so we're going to put those in there. But So I get to actually take her, which I'm so excited for, you know, because that just killed me when she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't." And I'm like, "No." Yes, next time, love. You're back. And so yeah, I was just yeah. I need to get another one of these. Another one of these things. I love these kind. They are my absolute favorite, but I need to get another one because I'm running out of room. So I wanted to put these in here because they're different, right? So I wanted to put these black ones in here just so I have them in here because these are like my, if you can even see what I'm doing. But so yeah, so tomorrow I have to capture her. I went ahead and made her a little box with a blanket in it because she barely has any fur on her and she's pregnant and eating for two. And I'm like, I put a box out there with a nice cozy thick blanket so she can stay warm. And I didn't think she was actually going to sleep in it. However, she did and is right now. So I'm so freaking excited that that's even a thing, you know? So, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave those. So I'm so glad that she's sleeping in that box, because I at least know she's okay. You know what I mean? Now, what are these? Okay, so these are plastic. I don't want those. But, yeah, I just had to tell you guys that. It's been hectic, because my daughter, her freaking games or whatever have been absolutely bonkers. They have been keeping them super late, and you know, it cuts into my filming time, and I'm just like, you know, because it gets to be a lot when it's that late, and it's like, if we go and take her from there, then they're going to bench her because she left because they want her to stay until varsity is done, and she's JV, and I'm like, no, we can't be having this. This is not, because she still has to eat, come home, eat, do her laundry, do her chores, take a shower, and I'm just like, what in the world? You know? I don't think so. Yeah, I was gonna say, she's pretty big, so she'd have them anytime. I've got a few of those types. Oh, okay, Cat. Thanks, love. We'll do a trade. I'll have to send mine out. It's been a minute, guys. It's been hectic over here, so bear with me, y'all. So yeah, so we got those in there. I'm excited to use this because I feel like we can use these for a Gothic set. You know what I mean? Definitely use those for a Gothic set for sure. Now, I'm gonna have to move these here because I'm trying to think. You know what? I'll just put these in here, even though I don't want to. So we can have space for these, and we'll just put those away, and then we'll go from there. Is that okay with you guys? Are you cool with that? If I can shut this thing. But if you're new, or if you just came in, look, I got this mold, you guys, and I want to try it, and I think we can make some cool little things. Like, we can make our own little nail stands with these. I'm not sure, but why not try? Because look how small that is. We could definitely make a thin nail stand. Now, with this one, I don't know, obviously, how that one's going to look, but, I mean, we could try polygel, we could do acrylic, we could do all kinds of stuff, you know? Pardon me. Hello. Hi, McCran. Oh, I'm gonna say that name wrong. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. We don't share. Yeah, I do not share my kids' info online. Not even Roblox. That's okay. We want to try to keep everybody as safe as possible on here. But I think this would be fun. I think that would be super duper fun. So, what I'm gonna do... And then, I don't know, did I tell you guys about the spider? I think I did, didn't I? Or no? I don't remember if I did or not. Do you guys remember if I told you guys about the spider? I don't remember if I did. But I figured we could... I don't know how I would do this, but I need to put these somewhere. So I think I'm just going to throw them in here for now. Ooh, for now until I can get some more thingy-majigger bobbers and then go from there. So, but do you guys want to do foils with me? Would you guys care to do that tonight after I get these put away? What do you think? Hi, Britt Nikki, how are you? It's been forever. How you doing, sweethearts? Okay, cool. So I think what I'm going to do is we have these flowers and they have little things in them. So I think I'm going to put these... I'm actually going to put them in this one because they have diamonds on them, so... And then, you know, if I get more... How are you, sweetie? Thanks for coming. So we're just kind of hanging out tonight. Look at my nails. If you haven't seen this live, where I try the Russian dual forms for the first time, check it out, because it was, like, the coolest live ever. I'm just going to throw them together. And I keep all these little Varnail packs in case I get extra stuff. I have little Varnail stuff if it's from Varnail. But these little things are cool. But I really appreciate you guys wanting to come and hang with me. If you guys have any questions, ask questions. That way, you know, we have some fun answering some questions. And I think I'm not going to put it in this one because this is literally my everything. My AB everything drawer. Or thingy-majigger bobber. So we're going to use this guy even though... But I'm going to tell you about my spider story again because that was cray-cray. Can you guys see okay, hopefully? These are my little SpongeBobs. Aren't they freaking cute? Like, what am I going to use these for? I don't know, but how cool are they? Little SpongeBob guys. Little flip-flop sandals. Aren't they cute? Freaking cute, man. And then we have these guys. These guys scare the crap out of me. I do not like those. Nails? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Did I ask you? I don't know. We got boo-boo heads that just look like they're trying to do something to me. And then we have some popsicles. They're like frozen popsicles. Popsicles, popsicles. Do-do-do. I didn't see your live, but I seen your video last night and I have... Aw, thanks! You did your nails like that a while ago? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I loved it. And thanks. I'm glad you loved them. I had a really good time with this hand, okay? We did great with this hand. However, I did a secondary one where I said, let's try Russian dual forms, non-dominant hand. That was a freaking just, yeah. It was just nutso, guys. Nutso. Okay. So I'm going to put all these guys together in one. I had like just the worst day, and then I was trying to make shit work, and yeah, so, but, you know, I still got them on, and but they popped off, like, the next day, and I was like, well, how are these still on? But these are my favorite, but I want to try again, because look at the back of them. I like how they're marbled on the back, so I think I'm going to try to do a different type of marble on top, but I do like the snake skin. The snake skin is so cool. Hi, Lala. You asked what you were going to use. Oh. I'm back now. I'm back. Thanks, Kat. Where did these come from? These all right here, this whole thing came from Varnail. Have you ever heard of them? And then these all came from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. I'm just putting all these together. I mean, they're all the same. So, they are all the same. And then, whoop, I'm just trying to get the, out of the way. At least out of these things. I like to use these for giveaways, you know? Like if I have stuff I want to give away. Oh, you're just going to stay in there, buddy. Well. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it. These guys like to stick to everything. And go everywhere. Oh, okay. That was my first time using the actual, like, I used the dual form once. Did it one time, it shrank, and it made me so mad that I threw it away and said never again. I literally threw it away and said never again. Screw that, because I got so sticky, and, like, I just couldn't get it on right, and at the time, I was having issues because I have lupus, right? So, I was going through a lot then, and, yeah, it was absolutely bonkers. It was just bonkers. Okay, so, I have bows, but I don't want to put them in my other one because they don't glow. So, I'm just going to add them here, and I'm just going to add them all together. I really like these teal bows. They're really pretty. For dollar store, they're literally, you know, rising up on everything. So there's those. Okay. So there's that. And I'm going to see if I can add... Well, you know what? I don't need to see if I can add those. I'll just save these for giveaway, and then somebody can have those. Okay. Alright, so we got that. And then I got these. So if you didn't see these, I did get these stickers from the Dollar Tree. So check your Dollar Tree, guys. These were not in the nail art section. Okay, this Tony brand is all over the store, and it has its own little like display thing all over. They have lashes, they have makeup, and they have nail products. I found these up front on the side by the balloons. Just so happened to turn around and see all of this in that one area. So since they're behind in putting out their stock, it's going to be all over the store. So look for those little, you know, stands that have these on there, and they're always at the end caps. There's always, and they have chromes, they have all kinds of stuff, guys, and it's not always necessarily in the nail section. So check everywhere, because I did not find these in the nail section. You're in Sacramento? Oh, okay. Really? Well, I always find the good ones at this one particular Dollar Tree, but everywhere else, I can't find half the crap anywhere else. And I got this too. But they're starting to raise their prices to $2 all the way up to $10 for stuff. So be aware of that, guys, because it's coming. I don't know if it's already there for some of you guys, but all right. So, and I just want to say thank you for being here. All right, so here are foils, everybody, right? Now, this is a sticker book that I'm going to need. This is the other sticker book I have, but this is a small one, right? However, I found this a while back, okay? I found this a while back at the Dollar Tree and thought, oh, that would be really cool for foils. Because you can tighten them up really, really tight. And you can add quite a bit in here. And if they're the real short ones, like these are the shorter kind, you could double stack them on here, right? So I was thinking I could put them in here. But then I came across this guy. And I knew I could put all kinds of foils in one thing. And so to get rid of these boxes here and what's in this book. So between these two, I can use that. Are you guys game? Kind of lead off. Ah. I know. Oh, no. Yeah, me too. So, I need to get them out of this book. Right? So, but right now, like, these are my LV, DG, like, that sort of stuff. So, we're gonna do this, and I hope you guys are you know, cool with doing this because I thought we'd have a laid back kind of night a little bit because I kind of have to. I have to get up super early, but I figured if we did this together, then, you know. But I do, look at this. I have one Hello Kitty luxury one, and I forgot I had this. But I kind of want to do a goth set that has, oh my god, it's sticking to me, that has, like, it's a Hello Kitty type goth set, and I thought that would be cool to do a dark black one, but with, like, this color and a couple other colors, you know? So I thought if we go through this, I can show you my foils, because I don't think I've showed anybody at all any of my foils or anything like that, so I figured, you know what? If you guys are down for a little foil organization, then yeah. But we'll see how much we can get in here. We'll see, you know, how many we can actually put in here. And then if you guys want to ask me some questions or anything like that, let me know. I do want to say, though, we will be getting back into acrylic, but I want to do, because I have to get monomer, guys. I just can't right now. Okay? I just can't right now, so bear with me, please. It's been hectic as hell. But I need to get some more Young Nails monomer. At this point, I'm not going to try a bunch of monomer. You know what I mean? Because I don't want it to make me sick like that other one did. So I really want to try Zoulay's, but I know Zoulay's only works with her products. And so I don't have any of Zoulay's products at the moment. So I don't want to buy hers because I don't have her products for it to go with. So I needed to get one that I know is universal that can work with everything. But I missed the Young Nails sale. And so I gotta wait a little bit because I need to get like the one in between. I always get the big ones when they have the BOGO deal. But however, they haven't had the buy one get one in a minute. So I'm just like, come on, Young Nails. Dude. This is my pink Chanel one. Well, it's almost like a burgundy pink color. But I know the more that we put in here, the more we can fit. I mean, obviously they're going to come apart like that, but... Hi, is it Brandy Tyler? Hi! I know, Christina. You do? And it still works? It still works well? I don't have any of Zulay's stuff, guys. I definitely want to get some of her stuff. I mean, most of you guys know. Welcome, Brandy. How are you? Most of you guys know that I make my own acrylics, so I really don't buy acrylics from a lot of other brands. The only acrylics I have from other brands is Young Nails and Glitter Planet, because Glitter Planet is the shit. But I really want to try Zulay's, and I want to try her monomer, and I definitely want to get her brush. I want to get her number 12 brush, or the number 10 brush. But, I'm just going to throw these in there, guys. I'm not even going to... But I know Glitter Planet has really good stuff, too. I love the Glitter Planet acrylics, but I make my own, so I just need to get me a good monomer that doesn't make me sick. And I don't want to go spend a bunch of money on some monomer when... if I get it and it makes me sick or I have a reaction to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm crap out of luck and I have this monomer that I can't do anything with. You know what I mean? But I know Young Nails works and it doesn't make me sick, so I'm like, so expensive. Hi, Camille. Her monomer works good. Oh, yay! Well, that's great because that means it works with mine because you have the same as me. Oop. I used the monomer that Murder Manny recommended on Amazon. Which one was that one, love? I'm glad it's universal because I wasn't sure. I heard a bunch of people say that you have to use it for just her products alone. And I was like, no. So I was like, okay, well, if I want to keep doing stuff, I'm just going to have to get young nails. I heard Valentino was good, with, like, low odor, like, lower odor, but I heard it was universal as well. I'm not really sure. For anybody new coming in, my name is Sugar. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for popping in. I do nails here, but tonight I did a Dollar Tree nail haul, y'all. And then we put that away, and now we're doing a little bit of my foil organization so I can get my sticker book going here. So right now we're doing my Louis Vuitton, like, luxury foils. I don't have a lot, guys. I just have... Now, I know for a fact, at one point, I had, like, the multicolored foils that looked like this, but they're kind of clear. But they're the Louis Vuitton ones. And I have no idea where they went. So I guess I don't have them anymore because I can't find them. And I've went through everything. I could have given them away and don't remember. I don't know. I really appreciate you guys being here. Aw. Yes, I do nails. These are the ones this is the last live we did. Well, no, second to last live we did with nails. No, I'm sorry, third. I just did a set of nails with chrome, and we swatched a bunch of colors from Brit Brat Nailed It, which is now called Bratty Nail Co. And I have a lot of lives, you guys. I do a lot of crazy things. I kind of just jump into things. I do long nails and medium nails. I don't really typically ever do short nails, but I do aquarium nails, acrylics. I don't do builder gel, though. That's one thing I don't do is builder gel, but that's okay. I kind of want to keep all that stuff together. I don't think I have any more luxury ones. I think that's all I got. I don't have a lot of foils either because I'm like, I don't really hardly use them. So I'm like, do I really want to keep them all, you know? All right, let me see if I have any other ones. So I do know I have this one. Louis Vuitton one here. But I definitely want to do, because, you know, we're going to be doing a black goth rainbow set. So the rainbow set is going to be black and gothy and luxury and just dark and just, yeah, just because. But I just made some new acrylics. As most of you know, we did do a live where I made I recreated my first acrylic powder set, and we're going to be recreating my first ever acrylic nail set that I did with those powders, but I'm just waiting on my monomer at this moment. But if you check out my lives, you guys, check them out because they're pretty... I have fun. I hope you guys have fun too. Thanks, Kat. C smooth set. Hi, Pan. You're okay, Camille. You never have to say sorry, love. It'll be there for when it's there. Like, for real. I am dead serious. Okay, the other ones. I like these. Aren't these cool? I think I got these from Cheddar. So I'm going to put these in this one over here. And we'll see how many we can get. And then other ones that I have that are... like, you know, like this. I don't think I have many, to be honest with you. Like I said, I don't have a lot, but we'll figure her out, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, so this one has a lot, but I don't think it's like that. Okay. But I thought maybe I could get as many as I could in here, and then, you know... Oh, okay. I remember seeing that brand, and I'm like, do I want to, like, take the time to try it out and then not like it? And then I would feel bad giving it to somebody, you know, like the Tones one that I used is such a small bottle that it's really not worth giving away. So, but I was looking for a HEMA-free one. And the only person I know that has a HEMA-free one other than Glitter Bells is Glitter Planet. So we'll see. But isn't this freaking cute? Like, this is perfect for a goth set, you know? Oh, okay. It's a dupe for young nails. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to try it then. It's gonna be a minute though, sadly. I'm going to try my best to watch because I haven't watched your lives a lot recently. You're okay. Listen, guys, okay? If you are new here, hello. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping in. If you like the vibe, tonight we're just chilling. We're not doing nails tonight. Tonight we're just kind of organizing my my foils. I did a little haul for y'all, so don't forget to watch that first part. But we're just kind of, if you guys have any questions, ask me. Tell me about your day, where you guys watching from. But please, you don't ever have to say sorry, guys. My lives are here for whenever you can get to them. If you want to binge them one day, check them out, you know. And the beauty about the lives, though, oop, that's the wrong one. The beauty about the lives, though, is that, like, you guys can, like, watch, but, like, you can skip around to where, like, when the nails actually start. Because sometimes I'm talking a lot in the beginning, you know? So, but we're going through what we're doing because I like to include my chat in the nail sets that I do. So if you're new here, just know if you're ever in the chat, even if you're one that watches from afar and you don't like to chat, I just like to include you guys in my nail sets because it's like we did it together, you know? So everything comes together and it's like we did it together, and I feel like it's more, you know, we connect more like that, you know? You know what I mean? Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Alright, so I'm just pulling this out like this because it really does make it tight. Even though they're going to undo themselves in there, I feel like it'll be alright. As long as we can get them in there, it'll be fine. One day when I have time, I can go back in, and once I get a bunch in there, they won't unravel themselves, you know? But it works well. But at least I won't have a bunch of these cases everywhere. I'm doing great. How about you? It's just been a hectic day. And so I know tomorrow I'm not going to be able to go live in the morning like I typically do. Because I always go live at 11:11, either in the morning or like at night. But tonight I was running a little bit late because my daughter had volleyball and it ended so late that I almost didn't go live. But I'm like, no. We need to go live. Whether we're doing organizing, hauls, nails, whatever. I just knew that I have to get up early, so I thought, you know, if we do a chill live, people can ask me questions. Anybody who is new here, make sure you like and subscribe for the vibes, baby. These ones are nice. These ones are long. These ones are actually, like, decently long. Hi, Be Creative. How are you? Oh, I love your name. You like my nails? You just made a dragon. Wow, 1.5 inches long. I did these, and it was my first time doing dual forms, so that was fun. I did do that live, so if you guys want to go back and catch that. One, it says, watch me try dual Russian almond dual forms, and then the secondary one we did on this hand, but they popped off already. So I'm just wearing these until they start popping off. I want to see how long I can actually go before they start popping off. Typically, I do my pop-off method, and I can either wear them for a couple weeks, or they'll start popping off, but I wanted to see how long they would actually stay since it's polygel. But I really like the Macart polygels that I used versus the Saviland. The Saviland polygels are not my fave. I don't really necessarily think I would recommend them to anybody. But they are cheap to get. So, I mean, I guess that's the only thing about it, you know what I mean? I see. You started your market? Yay! No worries, hon. The most important part is you getting as much rest as possible. My live can wait. Or you could leave it going on in the background. It don't matter to me one way or the other. You know? I just am grateful that you guys even show up in my lives and just want to be here for the vibe, you know? I really do appreciate it so very much. I wasn't sure if you guys would even like this. That's why I asked ahead of time because, you know, you never know if people would like the organization part of this. Don't you fall down, you goofy. Stay up there. We're going to set it like that so y'all can see what I'm doing. Good night. Sleep well, love. Sleep well. And if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Let me know. I'm going to try it this way. See if we can't do it better folded. So that way we're not... This way's a lot faster. A lot. They come undone, I know, but the tighter I get it, the better off I am. And so I just take my 2 fingers like so. Because I hate... Usually I hate messing with foils because they just unravel, they get everywhere, and it's like, ugh. But I figured, if anything, I could save some room, get these boxes out of here. And these boxes are good for press-ons. If you want to save, like, your press-ons, these foil boxes are great for that. Especially if you want to keep them and you don't have anything else to put them in. They're really good for that. Because that's what I used to do with my old nails. To preserve them so they didn't get messed up was put them in these boxes. But I don't do that anymore. Okay. It comes undone, but hey, it's alright. At least we get them in there, everybody. You're at the Cornville Market in Arizona. Oh, nice. I've only been to Arizona once, guys, and I went to Vegas. And I got kicked out of the casino. Story time. You guys want to hear my story about the first time I went to Arizona? Do you want to hear it? I don't know. Do you guys like story times? Ooh, one thing I do want to say is this. I had a spider jump on me, and for anybody new that's in here, I was driving, and a jumping spider come out of nowhere, and he actually jumped on my steering wheel, and as I was driving, I was freaking out, and then he jumped on my chest, and I was like, ah! And so I had to find somewhere to pull over and park, so I threw it in park, and I got out, and I was like flailing around, and he was gone. But both my nails flew off in the process. So, yeah. Yeah, you do? Okay. Wrong state? Oh. Is that Arizona? So I was 20... No. 19? No, 20. I don't know. Yeah, I was 19 going on to be 20, but I wasn't 21 yet. And at the time, you had to be 21 in order to, like, use the slot machines and stuff. And, but I didn't know that. I'd never been there, never gambled a day in my life. So I had no idea. I was going there because my husband went there for work, and he was out of town there. So I had to get on my plane for the first time. Ugh, y'all, that was absolutely bonkers. They frisked me because I had a tube of toothpaste, which it was one of those real small tubes, but it was the metal ones, or like the foil tubes, and it made the thing go off. I had to take my shoes off. They pulled me off the side. They did the whole metal thing, and they pulled my entire luggage apart and figured out that it was my freaking toothpaste. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me right now. Are you freaking nuts? And yeah, so I got frisked. And they thought I had, like, whatever on me. But it was just my tube of toothpaste. But you know what? Knowing my luck. My husband's like, oh my, it would be you. It would totally be you. Are you kidding me right now? So yeah, our flight was about to leave. We had to run to the thing. We got on there okay. However, we bought our tickets so late that they said that there was like extra seats or whatever, and then, you know, like if somebody don't show up, then you're fine, but you already paid for your ticket or however the hell that works. And so me and my husband didn't get to sit with each other, and that was my first time ever on a plane. Yes, I do. I would have slammed. Girl, I did. I slammed on the brakes, but I slammed it in park, and I got out and did all that, and then I got back in after he was whatever, got myself together because I was on my way to get my daughter. Scratch it. Hold on. Hold the thought. My brain goes 500 million directions. We can go this way, that way, sideways, left ways, up, down. So stick with me. I'll get back to the Arizona point. However, I was about 5 minutes down the road. I was driving down the road, and I just had that crazy incident with that big, and I mean, I'm talking like he was like this, you guys. He was a huge jumping spider. He come out of my vent at the top of my car, and I don't know how, but he was fast, okay? And after that was done, about 5 minutes later, next thing I know, I see another one, but on the side of like where my radio is, but he's on the side, and he literally turns and looks at me, and I'm thinking, two? Within a 10-minute span. Are you freaking kidding me right now? No. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. And he looked at me and I was like, you are not going to jump on me. Nope, you're not going to do it. So I was trying to get to like somewhere safe. I had to go get gas. So I was like, I'm almost to the gas station. Please do not go anywhere. I didn't want him to jump anywhere because then I wouldn't be able to see him. You know what I mean? So I'm almost to the gas station. He decides he's going to move. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I hurry up, get in the gas station, slam the car in park again, get out, and I get on the other side to like swoosh him out the car. And I went to go swoosh him out the car, and he jumped, and I was like, ah! You know what I mean? And so when he jumped, he kind of like landed on the side of like my seat. So I have this little thing that is like, oh my gosh, where, you know, the seat goes like this, you know? But mine's automatic, so it's like, and let me tell you, he was on the very, very corner. And because I couldn't see him, okay, because I couldn't see him, and this one had legs that had white stripes on him, but he was black and hairy, but his legs had white stripes. Now the other one was just all black. But this one was a little bit smaller, and I didn't see him on the corner. So he was like on the corner of my seat like this, but like right here. I bent down to look in the floorboard of my car because I'm like, oh my gosh, you know I can see him. All my car is black, so it was stupid of me to bend down. When I bent down, he was right here, and my chest, I almost hit him with my chest. So like he could have jumped on me at any moment. Well, when I come back out and realized he was sitting there, I was like, he turned at me again and was like, you know, he was like, He was like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know, he's doing this. And I'm like, ah! So I took my shoe and I tried to like just scoot him out the car because I don't want to kill him. And I tried to scoot him out the car, and well, y'all, there was something wet on the side, but I didn't see him no more, and he wasn't on my shoe, and he wasn't on the seat. I don't know if he went out or not. But I know I didn't smash him, but I probably could have hurt his legs. I don't know. I just took my shoe and went, ah! Like that, really fast. And so, yeah. And then after I told my daughter, after I picked her up, I said, well, there could be a spider over there still, a jumping spider. I don't know where he went. So, you know, you're sitting there now. I'm the one driving, so. I was like, so he may want to crawl on you. I don't know. But he ain't crawling on me. And my daughter was like, nuh-uh. I was like, uh-huh. She literally thought I was like just pulling her leg, like messing with her, but I wasn't. True story. Swear. Just happened. What day was that? Monday? Was that Monday? Oh no, I think it was Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, I think it was Monday. One of those days, but yeah, just happened. And I did my nails, and I literally just got done doing my nails, and then I had to leave and go get her. And while in the midst of doing all that, I lost two of them, and then my other one fell off, and then the next morning my thumb fell off, and I was like, oh, well, shit. I was just having a day that day, y'all. You know, sometimes we just have those days. And it's okay. You just gotta breathe and just keep going. But I just thought it was funny because I bet you anything that when the people were watching me, I bet you they thought I was freaking crazy. Because I'm outside, the first one, you know, the first one I'm outside, I'm like, ah, you know, literally, I'm being a little bit dramatic, but not really because it creeps me out when a spider's on me, okay? Or if he's going to try to get on me. And I can't have that, you guys. But I also don't want to kill him either, you know? So I'm just like, oh, my goodness. So, hi, everybody. Atomizer, hello. Hello, hello, how are you? We are organizing my, foils and telling stories and chit-chatting and answering questions and all that good stuff. Oh, yeah, back to the Arizona story. So, make sure you like and subscribe for the vibe, everybody. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, anyway, after they frisk me and get all that and realize it was a tube of toothpaste, knowing me, I thought I had everything checked off, but my brain goes 500 million miles a minute. So, you know, I was young, dumb and stupid back then. And, so I get on the plane and they sit me by this old couple. And I'm already scared because I ain't never been on a plane before, right? And so I'm just a little nervous, you know, gonna throw up, maybe. Not really, but I felt like I was gonna throw up. And this lady's all super nice to me. She's talking to me and she was like, oh, how are you? Da, 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 da. Well, meanwhile, my husband is like up further because, you know, we're in economy. Whatever. It's a plane seat. I don't give a shit. You know, I just know that them plane tickets cost me roughly $500-600 a piece. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money. But anyway, she was like, "Oh, how are you?" She was like, "Where are you going?" And they were like telling me that they were flying back and they're going on vacation and da 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 da. And I was like, "Oh wow," you know, because she saw that I was like nervous and stuff. And what's you guys want to know something super funny? Is while the plane was like going to like take off, here's what I do. You want to know what I do? You want to? I did. I got sidetracked, y'all. I did. But you want to know what I do when I go on like roller coasters or if I'm high up in the air? Like I can't do heights. So if I'm on a roller coaster, I will hold the thing. Right? If it doesn't have those little things that come over your shoulders, then I will hold the little bar in front of me, spread my legs like this, so that way I can take my legs and kind of force them backwards. I will stick my head down in between the little bar and my legs until we get done. Are we back? Are we back? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are we back? Are we back? Y'all, I was just talking away. I had no idea. I don't know what happened. Anyway, if you're back, hi. What's it look like? Is it clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't even know where I was at in that story, y'all. If you're back, come back and let me know. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes that happens, but we are back, everybody. I don't know what the freak happened. I was just talking away, you guys. Nobody told me. Jeez. Hopefully, y'all let me know. Let me know if you're here, y'all. Ooh, look at that one. We're doing foils, everybody. We are putting away and organizing my foils, and I'm showing you them at the same time as I'm telling stories, and I was just talking and talking and talking, not realizing that my stream went bye-bye. I don't know what happened. Let me know if y'all are here. Let me know if you all are here. Make sure you guys chat. Chat away. Chat. Kat, are you here? Stephanie, are you here? Is everybody here? Can you hear me? Can you see me? What up, everybody? Please let me know in the chat if you can see me, if you can hear me. Are we back now? Let me know, please. Thanks. Anyway, I was telling stories about myself and doing little questions and answers and, you know, showing you my foils and putting my foils away at the same time. Look at this one. This one's cool. But yeah, until somebody answers me in the chat, I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear me or see me either. Thanks for the little hearts, Camille. Is anybody out there? Let me know if you can chat or not. My name is Sugar, and I'm organizing my foils. I do nails, and if you're new, chat. I lost everybody. It says there's 11 people in here, but nobody's chatting, so maybe I need to go in and back out. I don't know. Dunno. Alright. Look at that. You're finally in there. Now, I can fix some of these so I can put more in there. If somebody that is still in here, please let me know, because, I don't know if y'all can hear, see? It says it's going. It says I'm still live, so I don't know, everybody. I was having fun telling my little story, too. Goodness. Goodness. Hold on, y'all. Let me try and fix this. Alright, well, chat if you're here, everybody. Alright, hold on, y'all. We're hanging out. I did do a Dollar Tree live, or a Dollar Tree unboxing in the beginning. So if you didn't see that, check that out. Make sure you like and subscribe. I need to check something real quick. Cat, text me. Message me. Okay, I messaged you. I DM'd you. I need to know if you can see my live or not. Alright, look at this one, guys. That's pretty cool. That looks really, really cool. This is the first time I'm really looking at all these foils. But, if you're watching, I thought we could have a little chit chat. You'd ask me questions. And, yeah. But, I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Says I'm live. Looks like I'm live. Hi! Can you see me and hear me okay? Thank God somebody came in. I didn't know if y'all was out there. I don't know what happened, but I just kept talking and talking and talking. Not realizing, I don't know what happened. Everything was fine on my end. It said it was still live and everything, so don't know. I don't even know where I was at in my story, guys. You had a coffee break? Awesome. I have a coffee, but I only have one left, and I don't want to open it yet until tomorrow. Well, it is tomorrow, technically, but until I get up in the morning, then I can go get more when I'm out and about. But I think we can fit all these foils in this one thing. I love your little kitties. Do, 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 do. Ooh, look at that. It's a feather. You could do, like, multiple nails with that on it, you know? Wow. Wow. Yeah, I don't even remember where I'm at in my story that I was telling, but I was leading up to me getting kicked out. I don't care if you think they're retarded. You could be a bot for all I know. It doesn't matter to me. But I hope you still have a great day. Because what you say doesn't bother me at all. You might not like them, And you might think my nails are retarded, but that's your opinion. Hi, Cleta. Cleta. Wait, am I saying your name right? Oh, if I'm saying your name wrong, let me know. My apologies if not. I'm not really great at it. Right now we're organizing my nail foils. I'm showing you my nail foils, and then we're putting them in this thing. I was telling you some stories about myself, and if you guys want to ask questions, ask questions. My name is Sugar. If you're new, hello. I do nails, and I do a bunch of stuff with like nail art and all that good stuff. But I thought this would be a chill live, and I did do a little Dollar Tree haul. Nail haul in the beginning. Look at that one. That one's pretty cool. But these nails that I have on are called Russian almond nails. Okay. Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. I just heard something fall. Why is it? Aw, thank you. I'm glad you like them. I like the way that they look. They're called Russian almond. They're really cool. I don't understand. Here's the thing. I don't really understand why people who come in say the dumbest things when they could not waste the breath on that and they could just go on about their day. Like, nobody's forcing you to watch this. If you don't like them or you think they're retarded, just move on about your day. Because you don't know what somebody's going through, and your words could impact them in a way that, you know, like me, I can handle it, but, you know, sometimes there are people out there that maybe can't handle it so great. And so I think you need to be kind to everybody. And there's enough hate in this world to begin with. So if you want to be a hater, that's cool. Go do you, boo. Okay? But just because you don't like them, don't mean everybody else don't. Okay? I'm a big fan of short almond nails and long pointy ones. I love the stiletto ones. Stiletto is my favorite. Ooh, look at this one, guys. Wow. That's a cool foil. But I just don't understand that. I really don't understand why people be like that, though. So, I think sometimes, like, they're bots, but then other times, I know it's people, but that's okay. You know, nails is not for everybody, but I have a lot of people that watch me, that are subscribed to me, that don't do nails. They like to watch me do nails. They themselves don't do nails, but they like watching me, and they like just being there for the vibe and the fun, and just kind of getting into like DIY stuff and just doing all kinds of different crazy things, you know. And I am so grateful for all of you guys. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're here. See, I love watching people do nails. Like, even before I started YouTube and stuff, and I still did my own. But, like, I would always watch people do nails. And I loved it. So, and I never, ever, ever thought that I would do nails. Like, on YouTube. So, we're going to do the flowers together. We're going to put them in here. But I've been doing nails for full time. I've been doing nails full time for 2 years, but I've been on YouTube for 4. I started in 2021. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Yeah. I don't make, like, I kind of do press-ons, I guess, but, like, I do acrylic, I do polygel, gel polish, nail art, character nail art. I just started doing character nail art this year. So I came up with this thing called sketchbook series, and it's basically where you don't do the finished look, you just do the sketchbook part. And I think we kind of overlook that part sometimes when we're doing any type of drawing. And the sketchbook or the sketch part of it, I think, is so intriguing because you get to watch it all come together. And even though the finished look is really, really nice and cool, the sketchbook part, where it's just the outlines of whatever it is that you're doing, I think is so cool also. That's awesome. That is awesome. Ooh, look at this one. This one's pretty. This would be a great spring foil. Now, I cannot tell you where I got all these foils. Some of these were given to me. Some of them I've won. Some of them I've bought myself. So, they've just came from all over. But I figured we would have some fun, you know, just kind of chit-chat, get to know each other, but also I can do Q&A. You can ask me questions, you know, stuff like that. I do Gel X quite a bit on myself, but I don't sell nails. I'm not a nail tech. I'm just an enthusiast and a nail artist. And I just like to have fun on here and show you guys what not to do. I'm just kidding. Sometimes. But I do aquarium nails too. I one time I did a 15.5 inch long nail. Junk nail. It was the coolest nail. The longest nail I ever made too. But yeah. With my casino, my Arizona thing, I got kicked out of the thing because I wasn't 21 and I was actually gambling. So instead of the police being called, I said, listen, you can have the money. I don't want it. And I said, I will leave right now because, you know, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that. So, yeah. So we left and lost all my money that I won. And, yeah. So that was my story. What's your question? What is your favorite nail style / design? Ooh. Let's see. Well, my nail shape that's my favorite is stiletto and coffin, but stiletto is my favorite. And long, long, long nails. Long, long, long nails are my fave. What style is my favorite? Let's see. And these are my fave. The Russian almond style are my fave too. Aquarium nails. And, well, actually my favorite style is more ombre and marble. Those are my two, like, go-to nail styles that I do. And I made up a style called the Mombre. It's called Sugar's Mombre, and it's basically an ombre and a marble, and you smash them together, and it comes together so awesome. But an aquarium nails are also my fave. I've done a lot of aquarium sets. I've 3D sculpted. I've done all kinds of stuff, but I definitely want to try some new stuff for sure. For sure. What is your favorite? Ooh, look at this one. That's a pretty foil. I like that one. I'm not really a pink person. My favorite color is purple. But this is pretty. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. Hey, everybody. If you are new, chat. Let's have some fun. We're just having a chill night. And I'm kind of going through my foils. I feel like I'm the only one here. Yeah. That's okay. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate the ones who watch in the background, and I appreciate the ones who are chatting in the chat. I appreciate it all. And guys, we hit 1 million views yesterday. It's 9 a.m.? Oh, wow. It is 2:06 here. 2:06 here. It was cold today. I was like, oh, crap. These ones kind of stick together better than the other ones did, to be honest. This is kind of relaxing, though. Look at that one. That one's cute. That would be cute with the lemon, the blue and the yellow, like, lemon nails that were trending for a while there. This would be a cute one to use with that. But yeah, I was having a good time talking about stories, man. And then everybody, I don't know what happened. It just kind of went, I don't even know how it happened or what happened. And oh my god, it's sticking to me. No! But hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to go live again. Will there be an ASMR video sometime? I've done 1 or 2 ASMR videos. They didn't really do well, so I didn't know if people actually liked them or not, you know? But it was a while ago. Like, you'll have to go, like, actually, my video, though, I think it's, like, if you go to, like, the video tab and just hit videos, I think it's 1, 2, it might be 3 or 4 down, but I did rhinestone, so it's rhinestone ASMR. No worries. Look at that one. That one's pretty. So how's everybody's late night, though? Or early morning, wherever you're at. I hope you all are having an amazing night/day. Shout out to all of you who are in here. Don't be afraid to chat, guys. Right now, I was telling my stories, and you guys could ask me questions, and just have kind of a chill time and put my little foils away, because I asked if you guys wanted me to organize my foils and put them away, and you guys said yes, and then something happened with my life. I don't know what, but so that's what I'm still doing. Ooh, look at those. That's cute. That kind of reminds me of like a Hawaiian theme. Ooh. So you could always put this on in the background and sleep to it too. I don't know if you guys... Thanks. Thank you so much. I found this box for 85 cents, and I thought, you know what? That would be a good foil box where I could have them all together in, like, you know, one box, and I could put multiples in there and get rid of all these little boxes. So I thought, why not do it with you guys and talk and all that good stuff and have some, like, just a chill kind of night. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. It's nice to meet you. My name is Sugar. Thank you for coming in. Can I know where you'll be just casually? Oh, what do you mean? Where I'll be? This one's pretty. That one's a pretty foil too. But I do have a lot of lives. I do nails. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. A lot of meaning behind my name. My daughter helped me come up with it. How's your night going? I can't say your... Is it Dahira? I might say it wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize if I am. I don't mean to. I am really bad with names. Ooh, look at that one. That one's pretty. Really bad with names, so just bear with me, please. Thank you. Do you watch dramas? Hi, Liz. Hello. Dramas. I do. I don't really watch too much TV anymore, but I do. I like... What ones are your favorite? Thanks for coming in, Liz. Hello. It's nice to meet you. I am doing nail foils. I'm organizing my nail foils and showing you guys what they look like, because I haven't even looked at them either. So we're kind of looking at them together. Ooh. And putting them away together. There we go. And I'm putting them away in there. And if you're new, I do nails. My name is Sugar, and I do nails. I do some crazy nails. I use polygel, acrylic, press-ons, you name it, I do it. What are you doing likewise? I'm putting my foils, well, organizing my foils at the moment. Just to have a chill time. They do break, but it depends. Well, not, I mean, mine don't break, but I think I've only had like a few of like my long nails break, like if I like smack them really hard or something. But if you have good structure on your nails and you smack them, they shouldn't break as fast. I've had a couple of them break, but not too many of them. Ooh, look at that one. That one's pretty. Ooh. Let's move this out of the way. Hi, Lorna. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I love you. Good morning. Do you watch anime? I watch a little bit of it. I don't watch a lot, though. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. There's only a little bit that I watch. I don't really know a lot of anime. I'm really bad, though. I just never really got into a lot of it, though, to be honest with you. But I just kind of do nails all the time. I don't really watch a lot of TV, but I do watch a lot of YouTube. Oh, you're fine. You don't have to apologize at all. If you're new here, hello. It's nice to meet you guys. Thanks for coming in. I know it's a late one. Typically, I do lives at 11:11 a.m. and p.m. for Eastern Standard Time for the United States. But I was running a little bit late, so I started a little bit late. But I did do a haul in the beginning, so if you guys want to rewind it and watch that haul, you can do that too. A Dollar Tree haul. Alright, so let's do these flowers. So these ones came from Nail Couture. But I thought this would be like a fun, laid-back, chill kind of vibe. And I get to show you my foils in the process. Can you please read my name out? Is it Dahira? Dahira? J? Dahira? Oh, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it wrong. Ooh, look at that one. So please do not be offended. Because I'm no good with names, okay? But just know I see you. And appreciate you. Lorna, how are you doing, love? Ah, Tasha! Hi, sweetheart. How are you, everybody? Lorna and Tasha both have channels, guys. So if you love nails, go check them out. Lorna has this new show, and it's awesome. So her name is Nail Crusade on here. So go check her out. Yay! I'm glad you're doing good. Did you sleep well, hopefully? I'm going through my foils and putting them away, but I've never actually pulled these out and looked at them, so we're looking at them together for the first time. Okay, love. Thank you. I'm glad you're back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These would be great for, like, spring. This kind of reminds me of, like, a picnic, though. Doesn't it? But oh, no. Get back up there. But before all of you guys came in, I was telling stories, okay? I did do a Dollar Tree haul, and I put that away. And then I needed to put my foils away, so that way I could take the ones out of my book and put them in here, so that way I could take and put my stickers in my other book. I thought it would be cool to do a chill night, ask questions, have kind of a chill time. Because I was running late, my daughter didn't get done with volleyball until after 11 o'clock, so I didn't get home until after then, so I couldn't go live at my normal time. And because I have to get up at 5:30 and it's already almost 2:30, I'm going to be tired, but you know what? I wanted to spend some time with you guys. And before my live got messed up, because it like went out for some reason, everybody, they said they wanted me to do this, so that's why I'm doing it. I asked. But I was telling some good stories about me and Arizona and getting kicked out of my casino. And, because I wasn't old enough and didn't know, because of this freaking lady on the plane told me, oh, you only have to be 18. Not. That was a lie. So I trusted a lady I didn't know on a plane and went with it face value and got kicked out. I would rather get kicked out than arrested. How do you store your foils? Well, technically before it was in this, like this, and it's not very functional and it drives me bonkers, right? So I got this thing right here at my local drugstore, and it was 85 cents, and I knew I could put a bunch in these holes, so I knew I would be able to fit quite a bit in there, so that's what we're doing. Because I need to get it out of my book so I can put stickers in that, because I'm running out of room. It is. And then I was talking about my little spider moment, too, because my little spider, a big old jumping spider, jumped on me, and I freaked out and got in the car, slammed the car in park, got out, and started flailing my arms, and I bet you the people on the side of the road thought I was freaking crazy. So I was telling that story, too. Good night. Okay. Have a great night, and have a safe day, and I hope you have an amazing, lovely, wonderful day at work. Good night. But I did, so there's this kitty, right? Probably. Because I looked like I was crazy. I'm telling you. Like, it was insane. But the fact that he jumped on my chest, I couldn't have that. I couldn't do it. And it was funny because I was literally holding it like the steering wheel like this, and he looked at me like this, and I was like, don't you do it. And he jumped on my chest, and I was like, ah! I had to get the hell out of there. But I was telling the other people earlier that this kitten showed up on my doorstep. And Tasha, you love cats. I love cats. And she is so tiny. So freaking tiny. Yay, you're back. Oh, look at this, guys. That is a really pretty foil, no? That is so cute. Anyway, she showed up out of nowhere, and she has a flea collar on. So I knew she was somebody's. Well, she got dumped out here. No, I can't keep her, and that's the thing. I want to so bad. After you hear what I'm about to tell you, you're going to be like, ah! So, I've been feeding her, right? And here's the thing. She's been coming out, it's been about a couple weeks now, and that she's been coming around my house, but she's been around here for like a month or so. And she's only 5 months, you guys. She's tiny. She's a baby still. And it's getting cold out, and I'm like, oh no. Well, guess what? She's pregnant. She's a baby having kittens. And so because the people dumped her out here, she was a kitten, There's cats out here that are feral. I live in the country, right? So she kept coming up to me, and she was so hungry, and of course I'm not going to, I'm always going to feed them. And so she kept coming back, and I noticed she has a black eye. Yay, you're back. Do you have a question? What's your question? I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, and the thing is, right, she has a black eye, and her entire eye is all blacked out, you guys. Like, I'll have to put up a little short of her for you guys so that way you can see her. But and her eye isn't like, it's not like coming out of her face or anything like that, so it's not like hurting her or bothering her in any way. But I don't know if it was like that during birth or if it happened after, you know what I mean? But it's not just one part of her eye, her entire eye, like there's no white left, it's all black. But it doesn't seem to bother her. But she can't see out of it. So I know she's blind in that one eye, because when I tried to give her food on that side with that eye, she didn't even know I was there. She knew I was there, but she didn't know the bowl was right there. So once I put it on the other side, then she realized, oh, I have food. You know what I mean? And plus she's eating for two, right? So I'm like, oh, I have to feed you. That's the question. If you had a choice between Russian nails and stilettos, or whatever it's called, what would you choose? Ooh, that's a good question. Look at this foil, guys. This one's cute, too. Oh man. Well, it would either be between stiletto or Russian almond. Like a really nice, pointy stiletto or the Russian almond. If I had to absolutely pick which one, I would probably do stiletto, but would possibly do the Russian almond together, maybe. I don't know. But for the kitten, though, with her eye being like that, you know, I have this place here where I live, and it's called Home Away from Home, and it's a cat shelter, and they help take in cats that are stranded or that you know, whatever, and they put them and house them and adopt them out and do all their vet bills and everything. It's really a great organization, and it's all volunteer based. Well, I knew that because she's a kitten having kittens, I was like, I have to call somebody because it's about to be winter time, you know, and it's already getting cold. And I noticed that she's got about like 6 kittens in her. Yes, she is. She Her that one eye is looks like it may have gotten something happened to the top of it, but it's not like protruding out of her face or anything. It's not bothering her. She goes about her day pretty easily, you know. But she's just super skinny because she hasn't had proper nutrition, and she's eating for probably 6 to 10 kittens, but she's super tiny, and I think she was a runt. So I don't know if this litter is going to live or not. I don't know. However, she's the most amazing, precious, sweet little thing you would ever did see. She just wants love and attention. She has a flea collar on, so I know she came from somebody. And she doesn't have a lot of hair, though. Like, you know, like most cats would have like a thinner hair coat right now because it's kind of summer, but it would be coming in right about now. Not her. She barely has any hair. And I felt so bad because I don't know what it's from. Like, you can see the outer part that, yes, she does have hair on her, but it's not like a normal, you know, a normal amount of hair. And so I just felt so bad for her. So I called them, and they finally called me back today, which is great. And at first, she wasn't going to be able to help me because they only take kittens in that are like, you know, like just came from their mama, or emergency situations, or maybe someone's cat is dying and they can't get to it and they don't want it to suffer, like that, those sort of things. Yeah, she's definitely not. And she will not leave my house. She follows me everywhere. Every time I leave, like to go take sis to school, she is following and waiting for me to get back. And I mean, she just showed up one day. And I feed this one cat. I fed this one cat for 5 years. He is a male, and he's like kind of the head honcho of where I live, and he's very protective over his women. You know what I mean? And he picked us too. And I just don't understand. Like, I don't know, but they kind of just come to me, guys. And I mean, it's kind of crazy because I don't know why or how or what, but they just always end up on my porch. And I have to feed them because if I see a cat, and they're meowing at me and I know they're hungry, I just have to feed them, you know? So the lady was like, okay, I can't take her in, however, because she was like, can you help me out? And I was like, what do you mean? My favorite color is purple. She was like, is there any way for you to grab her and put her in a room, so, until we can get you in the next day or so? And I was like, no, I can't. I have 2 cats of my own, and one of my cats, she's pretty old, and I don't want to stress her out. She already don't like her because she's pregnant, so the pheromones are going 100 million miles a minute. And ooh, look at this one, guys. This one's cool. So she was like, okay, I really want to help her, because I did send her pictures of her eye, and I send her pictures of just her in general, and she was like, oh my gosh, I have to help her. I want to help her. So because they're over capacity, she was like, okay, here's what we're going to do. You're going to tell nobody that I talked to you, and you're not going to say a word about this to anybody. You're going to walk in, and we open at such and such time, and you're going to say, hey, this cat showed up on my doorstep, da 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 da, she needs help, I can't keep her, and then surrender her. And I was like, okay. And she said, if you do that, she will get 100% vet bills paid, she will get fixed, she will get help, and they will help her with her eye. They will either leave it there or they'll help her with her eye, and she'll be able to have her kittens in a nice warm space, and then her and her kittens will be up for adoption after she puts weight on and after a few months of, you know, making sure she's okay. So I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, just thank you. I started crying because I just know what it's like. It's cold as hell here where I live, and she has hardly any hair. So I'm just like, I gotta do something. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was just so grateful. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to send you guys a picture or show you a picture on my community tab of her so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But she's just the most loving, amazing, adorable little thing. She will climb up like your leg, and she'll just do like her little kneading thing on the side of your leg to tell you she wants you to pick her up. And she loves her belly rubbed, and she just rolls around on the concrete in the sun, and it's just an amazing thing. Just amazing, you know? I'm just so incredibly grateful. After seeing those two butterflies mating in my tree, I saved a dragonfly, and then a butterfly flew on my head, and it was like, oh my gosh. And then the cats showed up. It's like all these I seen an owl, a huge owl, and then I also seen a woodpecker, and I haven't seen an actual woodpecker in like close up in a very long time, and he was beautiful. And then I seen two cardinals coming home, and they were so beautiful. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like all these animals. Yeah, but I I don't know if I would be able. Well, I film off my phone. I literally just hit record, say and do whatever I'm doing in the recording, and then put it in editing software and edit it and then upload it to YouTube. I'm not really good at telling you guys what and how to do, but Tasha, look at these. I found this at the Dollar Tree, and I thought we could make some cool stuff with like acrylic, with like poly gel, things that I already have here. But I thought we could make little mini nail stands or something, because we have this little thing here that I could put up in the middle of the moon, and then we can make some little like big charms. You know, we have a big heart, a small heart, and stuff like that. So I thought this would be cool, and we could try it because I have these things, and they're really strong. So I thought, because these are small and these are small, maybe it'll work. I don't know. And I have basically 2 cats and 4 kitties. Ooh, yay! How freaking cute. Let me show you guys coming in what else I got so you guys can see what I got. So I did find these. And I'm actually using these ones for my nail stands because they're a lot thicker, so it helps my nails stay longer. But then I found these butterflies, and they're holographic, and they're see-through, and they're just super cute. And then I found these, they're like 5D cherries and hearts and stuff. Aren't they the freaking cutest? Oh my gosh. And then I found these, and they came in this little 12 grid thing, and they're like multifaceted, and they're stones. They're really cool. And then we have these glass stones in here. Some are glass, some are plastic. So those all came in the 12 grid. And then we put these away. So this came in the 12 grid thing too, and they're just pearls. And then these little guys here that are multicolored right here. And then the bows. And then I put my little Labubus and all that away as well. But let me show you the other ones. And then I got a bunch of... And this all came from the Dollar Tree. I hit the jackpot, guys. And then I got all of these hearts. So we got a yellow one, a pink one, and a blue one. And I bought 4. I bought all of that they had, and they had 4. They only come with 3, but I bought 4. So I have quite a bit of these. Aren't they the freaking cutest, though? They are. What are they? Can you show it closer? Sorry. So these are the little, like, heart charms, and I want to show you. It's hard to see. There we go. Let me move that out the way. I don't have my flash on, so it's a little bit harder, but I did get 4 packs of those. But I wanted to tell you guys, they're not in the actual nail aisle for me, this stuff, this Tony brand. And this was the summer brand, and they didn't get around to putting it out when it was actually summer. So because they're all this back stock, you know, they just put them all over around the store. So keep that in mind. They're on end caps, they're hanging on end caps, and they're also all around the store. So if you don't see them in the nail aisle or anything like this in the nail aisle, check out the Tony end caps or the little display stands that they have, and I bet you'll find some cool stuff. Oh, hi, Kim. How are you, sweetheart? Hello. We found I got some Dollar Tree items that I found. I hit the jackpot, so I was just showing everybody what I got. But we were putting away my foils because I found this thing for 85 cents, and I knew I could put my foils in there, and it was just kind of a chill night, and you guys can ask me questions, and I could just kind of tell you some stories a little bit. But I am wanting to fill this next one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. And then my other ones, I don't know if I'm actually going to put them in or not. But I have these ones that kind of go with like this kind of stuff here. But it's pretty nice thing. I might go back and get a secondary one so I can just put them all in here. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool because they're all just right here, and yeah, I can't really see them all that well. Like, I mean, I guess on the side I can kind of see them, but I mean, for the most part, at least I'll have them all in one case instead of 500 million boxes. And in this thingy here, I plan on going to our Korean market. Ooh, I just heard your kitty story. Yeah, I know. Aw. I love animals so much, you guys. And so you know what I did? So before I left to go get my daughter, I took this big box, and it's a really thick, nice, juicy box. And it has plenty of room for her to like lay out in. And with the wind blowing, I thought the box would help her stay warm. So I put this real fluffy, thick blanket down at the bottom and like ruched it up on the side so she could just curl up in there and nestle up in there. And I put that blanket in there. I set it outside. She tried to get in my house. Thank God she didn't get in here because my cat would have freaked out. But she literally, I didn't think she was going to go in there. However, y'all, she went in there. She went in there, and she's sleeping in there right now as I speak. And so I put some fresh water out there, and I've been feeding her for the last 3 or 4 days now. Like in the morning, in the afternoon, couple times in between, at night, so to make sure she's getting soft food and hard food plus water because she needs water. And so yeah, but then so the fact that she's in there, I was like, oh my gosh, yay. She's warm. Because, like, I can go to bed now knowing that she's warm, she's been fed, and she's okay. You know? I can go to bed knowing that I did something for someone or something. You know what I mean? And, when I was, another thing I was going to say was, the other cat, that's what I was getting into. The other cat that I was telling you guys about, his name's Duke, and he prowls out here, right? Well, he's a gray cat, and he's really big. However, he's very old, and he's been past his 9 lives. I'm telling you right now. 2 years ago, I think it was a year ago, was it last year? 2 years ago, maybe, something got a hold of him and literally ripped his entire back half of his neck off, you guys. Yes, I am taking her. My neighbor's gonna help me get her into the crate. I don't think I'm gonna have any issues getting her into like a carrier at all, but he's gonna be there for support to help me. Um, However, the the gray cat Duke, he when they something, I think it was a raccoon or a coyote tried to get him or something because they snatched literally the top of his neck off and it like ripped all the way down the side of his face and one day he come out of nowhere and I was in my car and I went to get out of my car and he showed up and I was like like I was devastated. I was like what the hell is that? Like, seriously, he was just blood everywhere, like, it was crazy. Um, and he's okay now, by the way, he's all healed up and everything, but it took almost a full year for him to fully recover because it took his tendons in his neck, so he could barely eat, he could barely do anything, you guys, and I nursed him back. I made sure he was well fed. I made sure he had water. I made sure he had like whatever. And I had the same people come and get him and help him. And they came and got him and they put some stuff on his neck so the flies wouldn't get to it and stuff. And every time it would get better, he would then somehow it would break open again, like him going underneath things, I think, like underneath houses and stuff. But he finally got better. And so this little kitten, he protects her because she's a mama cat. So anytime I go to feed him and she's not around, but then she ends up coming, he will stop what he's doing. He will take the food down to her, allow her to eat, and then um and then, whatever, he'll just wait until she's done and if there's some left then he'll eat. And this cat, because of that incident, cannot meow. The only thing that he can do that you know that he's talking to you is hiss. So he has not a very loud hiss or anything like that, but that's how he talks to you. His body language, because I know the body language of cats because I've been around them my whole life. So, but his body language and the way that he talks, everybody gets scared of him. Anybody who comes in contact with him gets scared of him because he's a meaty cat that you think will, you know, attack you, but he's not like that. And he hisses and he just talks to you. He lets you know stuff. And for me, I caught on to that as soon as I, first met him. And so did my husband. And he came straight to my husband too. But the other day, I'm getting to my story. I promise. I go 500 million miles, but I always circle back to the point, y'all. um, However, the other day I saw this black thing beside my porch, and I was like, "What is that?" I thought it was like a leaf or, just something random. And needless to say, I walk out there today after I was feeding the little one out there, and I noticed it was a little tiny mole. It was a little mole. And it's in his spot, right? It's in his spot. And my mom said he brought you a present. He brought you a thank you. Like thanking you for, how cats do that where they bring you stuff as like a thank you or whatever. And he brought me that. So, yeah, poor muskrat. I think it's a muskrat. Mole. I'm sorry, a mole. And I mean, it was quite big, it was quite big, but I thought that was cute, because we don't have a lot of like mice out here where I'm at because I'm in the country, but because I'm like kind of by a highway and kind of not, and I'm not, there's kind of fields, all the way around, so there's like field mice and stuff, but we don't really typically see them a lot. But yeah, so never seen that before, here since I've been here, but yeah. But I don't think he's going to be happy when he realizes that she's gone, but I have to get her help, so I feel bad taking her away from him because that's his girlfriend, but I can't help it. I can't help it. I have to get her in there
it's about to be cold. And I do not know how he survived last winter, because his neck was still so bad last winter, because it happened like right at the tail end of summer. I don't know how he made it through, but he made it through, everybody. I'll have to show you a picture of him too. It's like, it kind of looks like a mouse, but they're black and brown. This one was black, but they have like a little tiny snout on their face, and it looks like a long nose, and that's what they use to dig with. They use their nose for food, and that's what they dig in the that those are the ones that makes all them little holes in your yard and stuff. Like if you have a garden and stuff like that, they make little tiny holes in there, and they're moles. They can be a nuisance for sure, but yeah. Yes, she does need a good inside home. You think he'll sleep in her box when she's gone? I don't know. That I don't know. It's possible. But he prowls. Like, he has a perimeter. And when he goes and I don't see him for like a couple days or so, or possibly weeks, he goes a long ways away. And then he'll come back, and I'll see him for a couple days, and then he'll be gone again, and then he'll come back. And so I don't know where he typically goes or lays. I'm not really sure, but the fact that he allows her to eat and protects her and all that, it's like, wow. But he's very old. He's literally old. Like, he really is old. So it's kind of like one of them things where I'm surprised he's even... Ooh, look at that one. Sorry, I haven't even been showing you guys these ones. My bad. But yeah, I'll have to show you guys a picture of her. And then I'll upload the video I took of her so you guys can kind of see her eye. That way you can, like, see what I'm talking about. But yeah. I appreciate you guys being here. I didn't know if I was going to do this tonight, but I wanted to chill with you guys. I have to get up at 5:30. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 3 o'clock. Nice. Well, we'll get this done, this box done, and then I'll probably have to get off here. But I went live tonight because I'm not going to be able to go live tomorrow because I'm taking her down there and dealing with her at the time that I would typically go live in the morning. So I was like, I have to go live tonight and show you guys this nail haul, and then we can do whatever after that. But I think I want to do a live doing those molds because we could use acrylic, we could use polygel, we could do all kinds of stuff with those molds, you know? We don't even have to use them as nail stands. We could just create like charms and stuff. Ooh, look at that one. That one's cool. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here so freaking much. These ones, there's not very much in these little tiny ones, but that means we can just keep adding in there. You guys are awesome. Shout out to... What do you think of my picture? Do you like my avatar? What do you think of my avatar, my new avatar? Did you like my actual picture that I had before? Or do you like my little avatar picture I made? I put in the prompts of everything that I like. That's me. And that's what it came up with. And I was like, yay! You have a deformed key. I know, I remember you telling me that. Oh, a little bit of a struggle. See, she's a cuddler too. And I love that. I freaking love it. See, my cats, I have mine will be, or no, she just turned 11. I'm sorry. Bella, my kitty, I've had her for a very long time. She was my son's cat. We rescued her. And, this lady put on Facebook that if somebody doesn't come get this cat, my dad's going to kill her and the other two. He had already killed 2 prior to that. So I got a hold of her and I was like, where can I meet you? You know what I mean? And I just moved into my new place. So I didn't have no kitty litter. I mean, I didn't have nothing for cats at that point. But my son was like, Mom, you got to go get her. You got to go get her. So I went ahead and I went and got her. And we saved her, and now she is 11 years old, She's just a regular calico tabby cat, and she has been amazing. She's my right-hand woman, kitty, and she does everything with me. And my other one that I got her back in, she was only 6 weeks when I got Bella, and I've had her since 2015. So, and then my other one I got a year later. Her name was Ella, and I just lost her in March. She was only a year younger than her, and she was a white, and like the orange white, she was all white and she had orange spots, but she was a pterodactyl. So she was a mitten pawed, but she looked like she had a crab. Her hand really looked like a crab claw. That is how long her thumb was. And she's freaking amazing. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love that, Lorna. But she was a very rare soul. That cat was a very rare soul. Like, I will never have another cat that could ever compare to her. And we never thought in a million years that we would, because she's still kind of young, you know, when she got sick and she had cancer everywhere and it just popped up one day. And they think it's because she was an inbred, because her dad was her brother and her brother's uncle and whatever, because I rescued her from a guy that just had all these cats in this barn, and he let them in his house, but this guy had diabetes, so he's in a wheelchair, so he couldn't take care of them. And so somebody had told me that he had a bunch of cats out there, and so I had to at least try to help a few. And I took one in, and the other ones I was able to get adopted out through the people I worked with. And he was old, and it was horrible. So we saved her from that. And yeah, we just love her. She's just like an old soul, and she did everything with us, and she was just she's like one of them cats that's very playful and stuff, but she's very soft spoken, you know what I mean? But when she loves you, like, you could tell she made it known that she loved you, you know? And she just was something else, and she always knew she was right by our sides. She talked to us, and you know, it's just crazy because we started taking her outside this past year, you know, and she loved it out there. We put her on a leash, and she just wanted to roll around on the hot concrete, and she loved it. It was her favorite, absolutely her favorite. And when she got sick in March, the last day that she was outside, that she was alive, we took her outside. It was still a little cold, but because she was so frail, I was scared she was going to get sick, because her immune system was compromised because of the medicine that she was on. So, but we went outside, and she was so happy. It was like, you wouldn't have thought she was sick. You would not have thought she was sick, and she was so excited to be out there. I have pictures of her and everything, and I thought about doing a little video about her, because I videotaped everything. I literally took pictures and video of everything we went through, just her in general. And after we brought her back in from being outside, she was licking us and stuff, and she just kept meowing at us, and she just kept rubbing her head on us and stuff, and then she passed away. So yeah, it's hard to talk about, but it's still fresh. It's only been a couple months, you know? Any hoozle, I'm not trying to cry, but she passed with my other cat next to her, and all of us were right over top of her with her too, and she knew we were all there. And as soon as my other cat came in and sat with her, she went. She was just waiting for her to get there, you know? So yeah. Anyway, oh girl, it's hard. It's hard. And you know, I just found a mass on Bella, which is the calico one. I just found a mass on her stomach in the middle. But I'm hoping that it's just like one of those things that old cats get where, because you can move it and stuff, so it's not like it's my like my other one. The other one you could just feel them everywhere and you couldn't move them because they were masses. So, but this one is just one in one area, so she has a vet appointment. So I do have a vet appointment for her, but yeah. So anyway, that is what we did tonight. We filled all of that. We still have the book to do. I didn't even get to the book, and that was the whole point in doing this, was to get all this shit out of the book. However, we only have these 2 left to put in there. Oh, I'm sorry, 3. We have 3 left to put in here in the book. And I think we're going to be golden. So, if you want to check out the live in the beginning, check that out. The Dollar Tree. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging with me. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Lorna. And to the one that said my nails were retarded, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. Any hoozle, I still hope that you have an amazing day to whomever you are that don't like my nails. If you want to be a hater, that's cool. But you never know what someone's going through, and you never know just how much your words can impact somebody. So, if you don't like something, don't comment and move on. Otherwise, you're going to get kicked. Okay? But I just had to say that out there. It is a damn shame. However, I love all of you guys. If you like the vibe and you like my little stories and you want to sit here and chill with me again, make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll be back probably not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow night to do maybe some nails or hang out sesh again. And then Thursday we'll be going live and I'll be doing some nails. So if you're ready for that, stay tuned because I will see you on the flip side. And I'll share that stuff with you guys too. I'll share the video and the pictures on my community tab. So check out my community tab. And thank you guys for getting me to 1 million views here on YouTube. I'm so incredibly grateful. And I'm so grateful for all my subscribers, my members, my mods, everything. I love you guys. I love you. I hope you have an amazing rest of the night. Have an amazing day. Just know that you're freaking bomb AF and don't let nobody tell you what to do. Okay? Because you got this. Little toodaloo.